Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have an interesting topic for today's show in which it is the January 6th panel is dismantling, and they are now leaving everything up to the United States Department of Justice. So I'm sure everybody has heard it by now. Um, that uh, the January 6th committee, the panel, is dismantling because they're done. They're basically done. They're done with their uh, investigations and so on and so forth. They're really done. Uh, and that is why they are now sending all the evidence over to the United States Department of Justice. And that's also the reason why uh, they the January 6th committee panel um they're reversing their decision for their subpoena for for former President Trump uh to testify because there's really no need for him to testify because let's think about this. They got all the evidence that they needed anyhow, right? And that's what they're sending over to the United States Department of Justice. Plus, Trump, what is Trump really going to do? He's going to uh, BS his way around not testifying before the January 6th committee. And even if he did go, what is he going to do? He's going to tell some bullshit story and tell lies and everything else, or he'll plead the fifth, and everything else. And so there's really no need for him to testify. They got all the evidence that they need already. And that's what they're sending over to the well, they actually sent it over already, I'm sure, over to the United States Department of Justice. So now it's going to be up to the United States Department of Justice to take it to the next level. Okay? And they got a ton of things to review and so on and so forth. They got all the documents now that they requested from the January 6th committee panel and everything. They got it all, and they have to go through all that evidence, all that paperwork, and everything, and they got it all now. So let the let the Department of Justice take it from here. So but a lot of people are saying that the January 6th committee panel cowered it out, and uh, they should have made Trump testify and everything else. But what's the damn point? They got everything that they needed already. And Trump was just going to bullshit his way out of a paper bag anyhow. So it would have been a waste of time. It would have been a complete waste of time. And not only that, the January 6th committee panel does not have the power and the authority to convict Trump of anything. They can't uh, put him in prison and everything else. They don't have that power and authority. So, with all this being said, it would have just been a waste of time for trying to get Trump to testify before them and whatever. It would have been a waste of time. Now, let the Department of Justice take it from this point, let it go to court, and Trump will, let Trump have to go to court. Let him do, face the judge and everything from there. Let him do it. Let him do it. Okay? Let him do it. From that point on, let it go from there on. because it's the courts and everything that can convict Trump and everything. So, hey, let it be on them. Let them go throughout all that. They got all the other proof that they need and everything else. So it would only make sense to let the court take it from here and the Department of Justice and everything else. Let them deal with Trump and his bullshit and his lying and everything else. Seriously. Honestly. Because then, if he lies in a court of law, that's perjury. That'll be added to all the other charges that are be held against him. Let him do it to himself in a court of law. So, um, personally, I feel that the January 6th committee panel did a great job. They did everything that was necessary. Time for them to dismantle. No need to prolong this any further. Now let it be in the hands of the United States Department of Justice, and then from there to be in the hands of the court. Let them deal with it from this point on. Seriously, you know. But anyways, I mean that's my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own opinions and stuff like that. So I commend the January 6th committee panel for everything that they did. They did a great job, and um, we thank them for their service, for everything that they have done, and you know that's really all that needs to be said about this. So you know, the United States Department of Justice just has to do the right thing and charge Trump and let it go to court and let him uh, be punished by the courts and do this the right way, and let's do this the right way and uh, bring back the trust to you know in the courts and in the justice system and so on and so forth. It's time to bring that back. Okay, guys, because that's been gone for way too long, and these things need to be corrected, and it's time for justice to happen, and it's time to right the wrongs and make it to where people can have trust in the justice system and the courts and everything else again. And in order for that to happen, these are the things that need to get done. Okay? Because if the United States Department of Justice drops the ball, that's going to make America look really, 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 really bad. We can't have that. You know, so let's restore justice and trust again. Because that's what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen. And, that's just the right thing to do. No matter anything else. And you know what? We need both political parties, both major political parties, Democratic, Republican, they can make all this happen. Okay? They can make this happen. We all band together. We can all work together. Okay? And, let's just do the right thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's what needs to be done. Because, like I said, we need to restore justice and trust once again. And the only way for that to really start to happen is for the United States Department of Justice to do the right thing, to bring these charges against Trump, former President Trump, and, you know, make this go to court, and then for the courts to do the right thing and to convict Trump of these charges and so on and so forth. Let's get this done, you know, for the sake of uh of the country again. Okay. And so with all that being said, um, I want to tell all my fans out there, from all of us here at Equality and Rights for All, we wish all of our fans out there, all of our fans, and also this is also from all of us from over at AWLDNY and from Advocate Information Highway as well. We wish all of our fans out there a wonderful and safe new year. And um, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY, and the link to there is awldny.com. And you guys could check out all the items on there. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. And now, so with that, once again, we wish all of our fans out there a safe and happy new year. And I'll speak to you guys next year in 2024. So with that, take care, everybody. Bye.